Here's how much money you gotta have to not be broke. At 25 years old, if your net worth is like anything above minus 30K, you're in the positive. This is US stats, by the way. My average net worth for a 30-year-old is minus 1,000. So obviously, if your net worth is anything above minus 1,000, you are doing better than most 30-year-olds. And obviously at 35 years, it starts to get actually back in the positive. It's 35K. At 40 is around 70K. And after that, it becomes even higher. But it's not even that point. I mean, the main point of this video is you don't have to have that much money to be doing better than the average dude. Because social media and all this, you go on social media, you look at most people at 18, they buy a Ferrari, and you might think, oh, I'm behind the average guy or the average girl, whoever, whatever gender they have. They are doing better than me. There are odd and fast models that are buying their third car this week. There are drug dealers who are buying their whatever mansion they have and private jets. And you are over here in college, in debt, nothing going on for you. I can tell you right now, you are doing better than most people. Especially if you're studying for a good degree, like being doctor, engineer, lawyer. Like there are many degrees that are actually gonna net you way more than you think. Because most degrees, even though most degrees are useless, if you are going for a very good degree, then you can see college as an investment, not as a loan trap where most people are actually telling you to not go to college. But if you want to survive out here in this real world, you gotta have a high income skill. And obviously, you know, being doctor, law, engineer, all this are high income skills. This is why you pay hefty amounts in loans to actually get to know these skills if you want to be earning six figures throughout your career. And for everyone wondering, in the EU, the average one is 100K after 35 years old is like 100K plus. So like 50 years old, it's actually starting to decline. The peak is like 260K, and then after that it starts to decline. For the US, it becomes like it goes in the millions after 50. But in the EU, even though they have a better start because they don't really take out loans to go to college or to do anything really. I mean, loans are not that common in the EU because the only reason to get a loan is usually to buy a house. And cars are not really that expensive in the EU because they're usually manufactured in the EU, the best ones. All the big car companies are German, so you're usually going to get them a bit cheaper. Just like I said, I mean, if you want high income skills, you need to understand there are so many income skills and there's so many gaps that you can always fill throughout society, throughout any business that it requires help. Marketing, you can go to college, university and learn that, but you can also learn it on your own. This is how I learned it on my own. I wouldn't really say marketing agency. It really helped just many businesses with video editing, online marketing and many other things. All the way from the start of 2023 till about the end of 2023, that's when I closed the agency because it became more of a liability. From January 2023 till November 2023, I made around 80K euros from total of the agency. I had it all in the crypto wallet. I mainly had many LinkedIn companies and many LinkedIn clients. That's where I did most of my work. I did social media management, I did video editing, and I also had 2 employees which were from third world countries, which I actually knew from Instagram. We had like a little MMA group. We just basically knocked it off and we just said, okay, I need some people that can help me with this brand, right? If you can help me or find another friend that you have that can help me with this business, you know, please do. I ended up scaling that business to mostly 80K after expenses, obviously. So 80K was like the total net profit after I closed the business. Then throughout me having that business, I actually also started day trading and learning that high income skill. Obviously we're going to talk about many other, but for me, the high income skill that made me break into the 6 figures was day trading. Obviously, day trading is one of the hardest skills you can learn, mainly on psychology and you journaling and collecting as much data as possible. But as you can see from many things that I'm gonna put up on this video, I achieved many things. I even I went on the leaderboards on many proprietary firms. I made 6 figures throughout 2024. And obviously, from the first entire year of 2023 where I started learning day trading, I made this much money. I even actually lost money. I kept spending that money on many accounts to get resets and all this.
Was it correct? Who the fuck does Ariel Helwani talk to at the UFC? Nobody's here telling Ariel Helwani jack shit. You think we're...
Most high income skill will take a long time to learn because, newsflash, they are high income skills for a reason. Many people cannot master them and it takes a long time to master them. For me, day trading took about a year to master it. And then after the next year, I made over 6 figures. And this year, I'm up nearly 6 figures and the year hasn't even like been halfway through. Those skills are like short form content. You can, if you master short form content where you can actually take videos long form, or they give you done videos or whatever from companies, and you can actually do them in TikTok format or in YouTube Shorts format or in Reels format, and you can just spread them throughout their social media and manage their social media. That is a high income skill. The average client is about $2,000 to $5,000 per month. Get 5 of them and you can do $10,000 to $50,000 a month. Obviously, it's gonna be hard work to even get the results and actually show them that you can actually do it, because there are many people claiming that are good, but you need to do it for yourself first. Post on a channel, show that you can actually grow it, show that you can actually do short form content, and you can actually show and you can edit it really good, and they'll take you. Another skill that nobody talks about is learning new languages. Like, bro, even if you're like the most dumbest fucking person, if you can literally just download Duolingo, or if you want to do even the more extreme measures, you can easily download some apps, which I'll list right here, or websites. There are many tutors on these websites for like 10 to 15 bucks an hour that will teach you whatever languages you want to learn. You can learn German, you can learn like fucking Portuguese, you can learn Spanish, Chinese, you can learn any, and you can literally learn like 5, 6 different languages. Obviously, it's gonna take a long time, right? It's not gonna be easy. Learning a new language is pretty hard.
But think about it, if you can speak English,
German, Spanish, and Chinese, that's it, bro. You don't need to learn a language ever again, bro. English, obviously, most popular languages. Chinese, China is conquering the entire world right now throughout diplomatic and business-wise. German, like all the biggest like car manufacturers, or third biggest economy in the entire world. And Spanish, what is the third, fourth most common languages ever? If you can learn that, you're set for life, bro. You don't need to learn any fucking skill. Download Duolingo, stop being a fucking lazy ass, and learn new languages. It's one of the simplest things you can do. I mean, it's pretty hard, but like simple and easy, it's not the same thing. It's a straightforward road, but it's gonna take quite a while. Obviously design, but it's not really high income skill, it's very saturated. Then you have more social media managing, but you can't really have, you need to have a really big track record for business to actually, you know, allow you this, right? Start posting on social media, short form and long form content, because not only is it that you're gonna learn a shit ton of you posting content, marketing, what people like, what retains people on your video, you're gonna flourish your personality because you're gonna see what people actually like, so you're gonna make some improvements. You're also gonna have a track record if you wanna go to a business and they're gonna see them, okay, this is my track record, I can actually do long form and short form content. I have experience in this field, right? And then you can say, even if they're reluctant, because let's say you don't have a college degree, you can just say, look, just put me on a free trial, let me do something for you, or have them something prepared. People don't have this in their mind. Go to a job interview and say, look, I came in prepared. I studied your business. Here is a video. Here's a finished product. Many people are too lazy because they're not gonna get, there is no guaranteed reward for this. But if you actually do this type of stuff, you're gonna get massively rewarded, because the employer is gonna see this and is gonna say, this employee is super motivated and has the skill and did it for me. They see green flags off the charts. They're gonna take you no matter what. You can just manage personal brands of CEOs, of VCs and executives, and it's easily like 1 to 5K a month for each client, right? You can find so many stuff on LinkedIn. Like most of my clients were from LinkedIn. All of this video is, you are not behind. You, especially if you're like 15, you're 25, from 15 to 25, you're not behind. And if you're above this age, if you realize that, okay, I need to learn a high income skill and that I'm not satisfied with my life right now and I can do much better than this, you are gonna be ahead of most people, because most people are like this. Oh, let me get my paycheck, let me get as chill as much as possible. Oh, Monday's coming around. Fuck, I don't want to do Monday because I hate everyone there. I hate my boss, even though I make good salary and all this, right? You understand that you're not good enough and you will improve on yourself. Improving yourself is always better, especially high income skills. Even if you don't make a dime off of them, they're gonna be useful in your job, in your life, in your everything, because they're high income skills. They are rare and important. That's why they're high income skills. You don't need, I'd say from my personal experience, you don't need university, you don't need college. If you can actually do this, everything that I'm telling you, on your own. You have ChatGPT, you have YouTube, you have so many people and so much free information online, which is disgusting that you're not using it and taking advantage of it. There are so many things that you literally an hour a day. If you invest an hour, not even 2, 3, 5, 1 hour a day on any skill that you're learning, do that for a month. That is like what, 30 hours a month? Imagine sitting on your computer for 30 hours straight and learning a skill. How much you're gonna learn from that? But maybe learning that skill, you're gonna say, maybe this is not for me, I'm gonna learn something else, right? You are gonna do so much. Literally do the challenge in your life. You're not gonna lose anything, bro. Instead of like watching an hour long of TikTok, you can just turn that thing off, go to your computer or your phone, doesn't matter, and actually learn a high income skill for like an hour a day, bro. Like, what are you gonna lose from that? Like, come on now, you're gonna learn so much. I know people who have went on 2-week boot camps back in 2021 where computer science and boot camps and all this and coding was, you know, very in demanding field. Where they went on literally 2 weeks, like 4-week boot camp, one of them like 8-week boot camps, online courses, and they landed 5-6 figure jobs because of that. You can do this now with other jobs. You can learn everything there is to know online, bro. Like, come on now, you gotta be kidding me. You can take advantage. On your phone, you have information about the entirety of world history from literally the beginning of mankind till today, right? Have every single blueprint on how people became millionaires and billionaires. You have every single inside information, everything that you need, you have it on your phone. And you watch TikTok the entire day. What's wrong with you?